Welcome to the second video of polynomial. Now I'm going to conclude the polynomials introduction and definition with little bit higher level. Means this is the general form. General form is general representation of the polynomial. Polynomial of variable x. A0 x to the power n, A1 x to the power n minus 1, A2 x to the power n minus 2 and so on, an minus 1. Variable constants means A0, A1, A2, An belongs to real number, but power n belongs to whole number. Correct? So this is the general representation of polynomial. Power of x. First term related to polynomial. Power is n. This is n minus 1 means 1 less. N minus 2 means 2 less. It means the highest power of x, highest power of x is n, and this is called degree of the polynomial. So what is the degree of a polynomial? Degree of a polynomial is the highest power of the x variable. So degree is the highest power of the variable. Here the degree is n. Now since n belongs to whole number, so n may be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. I am going to discuss all these conditions when actually n is equals to 0, n is equals to 1, n is equals to 3 and so on. Correct? So the next we are going to discuss, which is called the types of polynomial. So the types of polynomials are here only. See, when n is equals to 0, so polynomial will be A0 x to the power 0. Correct? So it will be A0. Reason? X to the power 0 is equals to 1. This kind of polynomial is called constant polynomial. Remember, a polynomial like px is equals to a0, what is the speciality? Here the power of x is 0. Power of x is 0 means the degree is 0, means the constant polynomial whose degree is 0. For example, px is equals to 4. This is called constant polynomial because here x is having the power 0. Actually that is equals to 1. So need not to write x to the power 0. So polynomial like px is equals to 4, px is equals to 1 by 2. All these polynomials are called constant polynomial. Now, when n is equals to 1, px will be is equals to a0 x to the power 1 plus a1 x to the power 0. After simplification, a0 x plus a1. Correct? What is the degree? 1. Here degree is 1, and this kind of polynomial is called linear polynomial. So what is linear polynomial? Linear polynomial whose degree is 1. Next, n is equals to 2. Px is equals to a0 x to the power 2 a1 x to the power 1 plus a2 x to the power 0. All n becomes 2 now. So after simplification, it will be a0 x square a1 x plus a2. Here the highest power of x is 2, means the degree is 2. So this kind of polynomial whose degree is 2 is called quadratic polynomial. Correct? So when the degree is 0, constant. When the degree is 1, linear. When the degree is 2, quadratic. When the degree is 3, cubic. When the degree is 4, biquadratic. When the degree is 5, this kind of polynomials will be known by its degree. Till degree 4, we have the specific names. Degree 0, constant. Degree 1, linear. Degree 2, quadratic. Degree 3, cubic. Degree 4, biquadratic. Degree 5, a polynomial of degree 5. Degree 6, polynomial of degree 6. 7, degree 7, polynomial of degree 7, and so on. Alright? So starting with the constant, linear, quadratic, cubic, biquadratic, and polynomial with degree 5, degree 6, degree 7, and so on. Along with all these categories, we have the one very special type of polynomial, which is called zero polynomial. Zero polynomial. Px equals to 0. See, this is not a constant like that I have used for the constant. I will tell you the difference between this 0 and the constant. All the polynomials like px is equals to 0 is called zero polynomial. The degree of this polynomial is undefined. Why it is undefined? Reason. See, I am rewriting 0 into x to the power 0. According to this, degree should be 0. Or we may write 0 into x to the power 1. According to this representation, degree will be 1. According to this, degree will be 2. So how many degrees are possible? Infinite. Infinite means undefined. So polynomial like 0 polynomial whose degree will be undefined. So how to differentiate between the constant polynomial was like this. Px is equals to a0. Remember, a0 is any real number except 0. Means if you are writing px is equals to 5, it is not 0, so constant. Minus 1 by 5, it is not 0, so constant. But suddenly if you are right, px is equals to 0. So when the constant becomes 0, polynomial becomes 0 polynomial. And if it is not 0, it is constant. So the degree of constant polynomial is 0, but the degree of 0 polynomial is undefined. So don't confuse with these two. Degree of constant polynomial is 0, but degree of 0 polynomial is undefined. Correct? So these are the kinds of polynomial.